Hey, it's Chris here. Today I will be talking a bit about why I'm writing 6 books in 6 months, and I will be talking a little bit about the progress so far, how long I've gone, and what I've learned from this almost 1 month that I've been writing in so far. But let me start by addressing something that a few of my friends have asked me. And they've asked me, why don't I just write one great book in 6 months instead of 6 books in 6 months? And the answer to that question, and this is also a question that I've answered to my friends with, is that I'm not going for 6 mediocre books in 6 months. I'm going for 6 good books in 6 months. So it's not because, of course, I could, spend a lot more time on each book and made them better. I could, why stop at 6 months with one book? Why not 1 year? And why not just one book in 1 year or one book in 2 years? But this is not the purpose. The purpose is to push myself and use everything I got to create 6 good books in 6 months. And that is my goal, and that is what I'm aiming for. That is the reason why I'm doing the 6 books in 6 months. And also, it's not like, you should probably not count by months, you should probably not even count by days. If you want to measure how long it takes to write a book, you should probably count it by the hours. And at the moment, and for the past month, I've been working 10 to 12 hours a day on the books, including Saturdays and Sundays. So if you take it like, I don't know how much time authors normally have, but if they have, let's say, 5-6 hours of writing a day, then I've doubled up, and then the weekend on top of that. So it may be something more similar to 2.5 months on each book if I would work at a normal author's work pace. But again, I have no idea how normal authors work. But so that was it. It's not 6 crappy books in 6 months. That is not the title of my blog. It's 6 books in 6 months, and they're gonna be good. So now I want to go on to the other part, which is how I'm doing. I've been writing for 1 month, and I've been working on this project for 1 month, and I've written the first book. I finished that on the 20th, which was scheduled, and at the moment I'm editing it, and it's going quite well. I will say I use more time on it, especially during the writing, that I initially thought I would. That is not because that's not because I spent more time on the individual chapters, but I more often than I thought I would go back into previous chapters and read them and do some rewriting in them as well. And it takes a couple of hours each time I do that, because I'm thinking, let me just go back and just make sure that the whole story has a good flow through it. So it's not every chapter looks like it's been written on different days. And I use more time on that than I thought I would. When it comes to the editing, which is the process that I'm in now, I enjoy it. I like it a lot, but it's hard to say. It's easier to count words than it is to say this is how far I've gone in the editing process. I've set myself the target that I will. Sorry, that's my hands shaking. These selfie sticks are heavier than I thought. I'm gonna use the left hand now. I set myself the goal, and I'm gonna meet that goal, to finish the first book with both the writing and the editing in January. So I still got 3 days of editing left, and then book 1 will be done, and then I will send it to an editor who will help me give me some last give it some last touches and stuff like that. So, and I'm on schedule, and then I'm gonna go on to book 2 starting 1st of February. And meanwhile, I have, of course, the whole publishing process to look into as well. I know I don't know if you've seen it, but I put out a cover, and I put it out to some friends, and also on Facebook and stuff like that, and Twitter as well, where I ask people you know, if they liked it, and the feedback was so. You know, some people thought it was too 80s or 90s to have like the skull and crossed swords and stuff like that, and not too feminine enough was also something that I heard from some of my friends. So what we've done, when I say we, it's me and my wife, is that we're gonna use one of the the artists that we're working with. She's gonna help us create a more feminine front cover, which also includes the main character, Casey. So that's going to be great. But other than that, we're going to be spending a lot of time on publishing book 1 when we get into February. And meanwhile, I'm going to be writing on book 2. But it's progressing according to plan, and everything is great. And I'm still happy about the project. I love it very much. And I'm looking very much forward to get my book out there and hear what people think about it. But that will be it for now. And remember, if you want to follow me, I'm at 6books on Twitter. And you can also look me up on 6booksin6months.com on Instagram. But that will be it for now, and have a great day. Bye.